Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk a little bit about Monster Hunter World and the PC version. We heard about a PC version of this game when it was originally announced, but obviously it didn't release when the console versions released, but it looks like we're finally getting information on that. I'm a little bit skeptical because of the tweet they put out and one specific thing that it mentions, but we do have system requirements that have already been leaked for the game, so I want to go over that. And yeah, MH World is considered by many to be one of the best games of 2018 thus far, so very excited to see that come to PC. Also, I've got a great deal on a Zotac GeForce GTX 1080 for you guys that I want to mention, and 1080s have been available for really good prices recently. That could be a possible harbinger of things to come with a possible GTX 1180 being released, so keep that in mind as well. First, let's talk about Monster Hunter World. The Monster Hunter Twitter account put out this tweet earlier today. Hashtag MH World PC version details inbound Monday, July 9th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. BST. And here's where it gets interesting. They said that they're going to announce the release date, minimum specs, as well as distribution platform. Now, that really worries me, and I feel like nobody's bringing this up. Why do you have to specify what distribution platform it is? Every game, especially from Capcom, has been released on Steam. Whenever a publisher or developer announces a game release or announcing that they're gonna put out details, nobody ever says distribution platform. Does that mean that Capcom or Monster Hunter is gonna have its own distribution platform? I absolutely hope not. That is going to absolutely hamper the player base of this game, and with a game like this being super online focused, that is a huge problem. I know that Capcom does have their own PC game distribution thing over in Japan, but I've heard really negative things about it. Hopefully they don't use MH World as a way to prioritize that being pushed out. I don't think they are, because Resident Evil 2 the remake, that's another Capcom title that's already listed on Steam. So why would you have that game on Steam but not MH World? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But what also doesn't make a lot of sense to me is that you would specifically state that you are announcing distribution platform. Like, who announces that? We're announcing what distribution platforms we're going to be on. No one says that. So to me, there's more than meets the eye on that one, but I really hope I'm wrong about that, because could you imagine if this game was exclusive to a service like Games for Windows Live? Personally, I've played a couple of games on Games for Windows Live recently, and it wasn't absolutely terrible, but you guys know the player base for those games leaves a lot to be desired, and I do not want MH World to go through something like that. Just release this game on Steam, make it a good port like all Capcom ports have been, and put my worries to ease. I'm sure the game's gonna be a good port because they took their time with it, and Capcom has done a really good job with all of their ports, so I am just hoping for the best on this one and hoping that I'm wrong about that little distribution platform thing. On top of that, while they did say that system requirements were going to be revealed on July 9th, those have been leaked, and it was leaked via Tencent's Wii game platform. That platform is for China, so I don't think it's going to be exclusive to that platform. That wouldn't make a lot of sense, but they had the system requirements listed in their product page. I'll leave a link to the gadgets article where you can check it out for yourself, but let's go over the minimum and recommended requirements, and they're nothing all too crazy. Minimum requirements, you're looking at an Intel Core i5 4460 at 3.2 GHz, 8 GB of RAM, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760, so that's pretty low end. A 760 isn't all too powerful, and then you'll also want 25 GB of free hard drive space. Recommended side of things, a little beefier, Intel Core i7 3770 at 3.4 GHz, 8 GB of RAM, and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, so nothing all too crazy there, but this is for recommended requirements. I imagine this is for 1080p and high frame rates at that resolution. If you want to play the game at 4K, you're definitely going to want like a 1080 or a 1080 Ti. A 1080, from my experience having one, it really does suffer in some of the higher end games at 4K, and I imagine this is going to be another one where if you want to play this game maxed out at 4K, you are not going to be getting a 60 FPS with just a standalone 1080. Personally though, I've been gaming at 4K with a 1080 and it's been pretty good. So those are all the system requirements. Again, I'll leave a link to that in the description box down below if you want to check that out for yourself, and we will have the official announcement of all the information on July 9th, 9 a.m. Pacific time, that's 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. BST, release date, minimum specs, as well as distribution platform. Give me some positive reception, guys. Am I blowing this out of proportion, or am I onto something where they specifically list distribution platform? That just is so weird to me. I just really hope I'm being super cynical and it just releases on Steam, and we'll pretend that the Monster Hunter Twitter account never put this tweet out and they never listed distribution platform. I am crossing my fingers for that, but I just don't know right now. We will know on July 9th, and I'll give you guys all the information then. Also, like I said, there's a great deal on a Zotac GeForce GTX 1080 right now, and 1080s have been available for great prices for a little bit. The Zotac 1080 over on Amazon is available for $490, which is a pretty good deal for a 1080. Anything under $500 for a 1080, I would say that's a pretty good deal. This one is the AMP edition, has a good cooler on it. $490, not too bad, although Amazon does charge sales tax, so that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, a good deal nonetheless. And to go over some of the other 1080 deals that have been available, the 1080's been as cheap as $430 over on eBay. That was just a week ago. The EVGA GeForce GTX 1080, the ACX 3.0, that was available for $429. The MSI 1080 Duke was available for $444. There was a 1080B stock available for $399. So those are pretty good deals for a 1080, and prices continue to lower on that GPU. But again, a lot of rumors are circulating about a possible 1180. So all of these price drops may be a prelude to that announcement coming sometime in the future, hopefully very soon, because we've had the 10 series GPUs for a very long time now. We are due an upgrade. So that is going to conclude this video, guys. I will leave a link to the 1080 in the description box, as well as the Monster Hunter World system requirements. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to check out MH World on PC? And if it was on a Capcom exclusive platform, if Capcom is launching their own thing where MH World isn't exclusive to that platform, would that deter you away from checking this game out, or would you check it out anyway? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can put that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.